is open for sponsorship. So, first one I want to get into, we've all heard the story. Sha'Carri Richardson has been held out of the Olympics, tested positive for smoking marijuana, and she is not allowed to race. So, I ask you this. Sha'Carri Richardson should be allowed to race despite a positive marijuana test.
Well, Combsy, let me ask you this question because I read an article where she just had to face a 30-day suspension. If she would accept the 30-day suspension, she would be able to run in the Olympics now. Like she would be, the 30 days would pass like 3 days before the Olympics started.
She was left off the Olympic roster today.
She was left off the Olympic roster. Okay. So with that being said, me and Cindy, because Cindy is, I mean, she isn't a pothead by like any means, but she is like a CDC like advocate, you know. She takes the CDC pills for like stress and back pains and stuff like that. So, but with all that being said, Combs, it is against the rules. Whether you guys want to, it can be illegal in your state, it can be legal in your workplace or whatever. But in the end, to be on the Olympic team, to be in the NFL, to be in the Major League Baseball. Actually, I think Major League Baseball waived that actually, or was it the NBA? I can't remember for which one. But
I think baseball and NBA have both loosened their stance on it, and the NFL.
Okay, but like either way, right now for the Olympics, it is against the rules to smoke weed. And people say, oh, it isn't a performance enhancing. Like if anything, it'll make you slower. Yada yada yada. Well, it is kind of performance enhancing because it is easing anxiety. It's easing the pressure of this and this and this, and it makes your job easier, right? So,
yeah.
Way that she should have been left off the roster 100%. She knew the rules. I mean, come on. You've been training this for 4 years. You can't go 1 week without smoking dope. Yes, I know. I believe her mom passed away. I believe that's why she was like out doing what she was doing. But either way, there are ways around the freaking test, too. Drink a gallon of water. Pee on your hand. Do something. I mean, come on. Way she should have been left off simply just for being stupid.
You know, people, and that's why I made the joke I did before we started this segment, because people need to lighten up.
Yeah.
Okay? You know, we don't like talking politics on the show. We joke about politics all the time. It doesn't mean we lean one way or the other. We have our opinions, and we keep those opinions to ourselves. But there's no reason why, you know, we can't still be ourselves and joke around and do the things that we want to do without offending people.
Right.
And I think that we do a pretty good job of that. And people want you to say, oh, Sha'Carri should absolutely, you know, wear the orange shirt. Let her run. Do I believe that her smoking marijuana is such a bad thing and she should be held off the Olympic roster? No, I don't. But she knew the rules. And she admitted, yeah, I knew it was against the rules, but I did it anyway. Regardless of the reason why you did it. I get, you know, her mom passed away. It's sad. Anytime anybody passes away, it's sad. It's a hard time. I've dealt with, you know, my fair share of it over the last couple of years. Trust me, I get it. But this isn't an America thing. This is an International Olympic Committee thing. The IOC is against it. Right. The IOC has a rule against it. And you knew what the rule was. And you were like, I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. So you put yourself in this boat. You know, it's the same reason I say it all the time when it comes to the NFL. You know, you look at guys like, what's his face there?
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon. I mean, how many millions and millions of dollars has that guy lost because he can't stop smoking weed? Like,
tens of 20 million easily.
I understand, you know, that it's not legal. It's not that bad. It's people blow it out of proportion. I get that part. But I can have that opinion and still believe that you don't deserve to play because you broke the rules. You know it's a rule. You broke the rules. You don't get to play. Just like in life, period. Stop teaching our kids that our actions don't have consequences.
Right.
Because they do. And this is your consequence.